Just when you thought it was safe, here we are again, Walrus Carp. My name is Kirk. We're making another Disney copycat recipe. This time, something way more simple than any of the other baking things. We're gonna make a drink today, and this time it's LeFou's Brew. So you can check out all the ingredients we have here. We're going to need a total for, there's two components to this actually. There's the drink portion, and then there's, like the slush, and then there's also the topping portion. So for the topping, we need 1 cup of heavy cream. We need 4 tablespoons of mango juice. We need 2 tablespoons of passion fruit juice. We need 3 tablespoons of sugar. And then for the actual drink itself, we're gonna be using 1 12-ounce of apple juice, which in this case, I couldn't find frozen apple juice, which is so old school, but they didn't have it at the store I was at. So I found this Disney Donald Duck apple juice. What? And how do you get frozen apple juice? You just throw it in the freezer. No brainer. And then I need 1 ounce of mango juice and marshmallow syrup, which marshmallow syrup is made by a coffee manufacturer, and it's actually really hard to find for me in the specialty stores, and it's a little expensive, and I was just gonna use, it's like less than 1 ounce of that stuff in this drink, so totally not worth spending $6 or $7 on something that I'm gonna use once. So instead, I found some marshmallow bits that we used for some cookies recently, and we're gonna throw that in there and blend it up, and that should work just fine. So, all right, away we go. We're gonna make the topping first, and then we'll get into making the slush. So, LeFou's Brew, let's get at it. Okay, so the first thing we need is 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. This stuff is thick. And then we also need 4 tablespoons of mango juice. I'm not gonna bother measuring, I'm just gonna go, it's about good. And then 2 tablespoons of passion fruit juice. Should be good right there. And then we need 3 tablespoons of sugar. I'm gonna actually wait to add the sugar last. So here we go, we have our mixing bowl right there. So whipping cream gets added in. It's supposed to be really, really cold. But it's relatively room temperature, the mixing bowl, so we'll see how this does. But it should froth up really nicely. So let's get this thing going. And then I'll just add in the sugar as we go. We need a total of 3 tablespoons. It's already getting thicker. Crank this up to really aerate it. Never made whipped cream before, so this will be a whole nother process. Oh wow, it's already starting to really thicken up. Huh, pretty cool. It already looks good. Alright, let's turn this thing down. Just see the consistency of it. Yeah. It's a whipped topping. Let me try it out here. Alright. It's delicious. It's mango passion fruit whipped cream. I'm gonna mix it a little bit more because there's still a little bit of sugar that hasn't fully incorporated, so let's get this thing back mixing. And then after this is done mixing, we're gonna throw it into the fridge just to chill and set up a little bit more. And we'll make our LeFou's Brew slush, and we'll top it with this bad boy. So, oh man, wow, homemade whipping cream. Who would have thought? God, I might just eat this whole entire bowl. That looks insane. Okay, so we've whipped this pretty good. Let's do another consistency check here. Yeah, I mean, that just straight up leaves huge rows in there. This stuff is not going anywhere. Where it slid off before, this stuff is stuck. Oh my god. Oh my god, it tastes like a Dole Whip almost. It's got this, the passion fruit gives it such a tropical vibe. Heavy cream is really rich, so you get that nice creaminess, and then a little bit of that mango. Oof. This stuff is dirty. All right, let me throw it in the fridge to set a little bit more, and we'll make the slush up. All right, we're continuing down this journey. So I couldn't find that frozen apple juice, so I had to freeze this. And you think like, oh, Kirk, how are we gonna get this out? Well, since it's just plastic, you just have to cut off the top, and boom, bam. Look at that. Frozen apple juice. See how it comes out. Hang on. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta use both hands on this. Okay, so it's definitely probably easier if you have the frozen mix because you don't have to do the craziness of cutting everything, but I didn't have that luxury, so here we are. So behind the scenes, I had to cut a bunch of this. Might actually have to tamp this down a little bit too. Come on, there we go. Maybe have to cut this thing a little bit. Next thing we have to add is some mango nectar. I'll fill in those bottom nooks and crannies. There we go. And then it says it just needs some marshmallows. Got that marshmallow syrup. So we're just gonna see how those things do in there. Should work out easily, but all right. Need 2 hands to get that on, and then we'll blend it up and see how it turns out. All right, top is on. We are ready to blend this guy. Let's see, power it. Use this a while. Oh, it's not locked in there. Oh, single serve, my bad. All right, let's do it to it. First thing I noticed is how much later this is than the actual finished brew. It looks pretty good though. Alright, we're gonna have to open that bad boy, pour it into a glass, hit it with a topper, and see how it comes out. So tops off, it has a pretty, ooh, it's got a very creamy texture. I like it. That's good. That's very good. Lots of mango, lots of apple juice. I think the creaminess of that topping is really going to bring this thing together. So let's grab a glass and top this thing off. We'll give it a taste. So there's something we need to all talk about, and that is how good this whipped cream looks. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. So let's not be shy here. Let's not be shy. Oh. Yep. We're going way to the top of this. Alright. Tell me that thing doesn't look insane. Just when you thought it was safe. We're just gonna keep it at. There we go. That's probably the right amount. And then, pro tip, every time we're in the parks, I think I probably put too much whipped cream. The right amount. Every time we're in the parks, you always have to deal with those cardboard straws. The one way to get around that, silicone straws, or stainless straws, or plastic straws, whatever, reusable straws. should be in your park bag for sure. Especially with kids, the silicone ones are great because they can chew on them, they don't deform, and they're super easy to clean. So here it is, LeFou's Brew. So frozen apple juice with mango, and then a little bit of that marshmallow, and then the topping is heavy whipping cream, passion fruit, and mango, and a little bit of sugar. Ooh. This has got serious summertime vibes on it. That's really good. Now, somebody asked me, would you make this into a cocktail? So I think we're gonna throw a little something on top. See how that changes the flavor, but big time. Apple juice. Not enough of that marshmallow, so I see where the syrup comes into play. I just couldn't justify buying one thing for just that. But if you want to make it more authentic, that's definitely the way to do it. But this is really nice. All right.